Hanging on the cool. Hanging on the cool.
Banging on the speakers, ayy. This shit feel nostalgic, ayy. Feel like I was Frank, ultra from the palette, ultra from the aura, ayy. Shine like ultraviolet, ayy. You should bag up from me, cause I tend to get violent.
We have everybody's attention, please. We are now boarding the Brothership. Choo choo, the only place in outer space where the nerds come for the content. Choo choo, and the culture. As always, we are your hosts, the co-captains of the Cool Kids, aka Genkai's favorite guys, aka the deadliest backcourt in the podcasting industry, preaching the good word on all things nerd. Tis I, the frozen one, Mr. Matthew Porter, aka a tall glass of gin, woo, and juice, here with my bro pilot, my pod tonic life partner, the scholar from planet Sadala himself, Mr. Troto Trav. Beam them up, Travie.
Man, y'all know who it is. It's the kid Troll Told Trav. And look, I say this with saying pride because Lord Beerus knows that I've never been a cheater, because I always have stayed with one woman like Vegeta. And here at the Brothership, we gonna take flight with our takes. But please do not take our head. We ain't no kites. And we are back with a BSPGT.
Yeah, T. Nah, T has made it another week. So another solid showing for T.
Yeah. We'll still give it a question mark, but we'll kind of slightly erase the question mark. It's still a little faint.
Unlike Gabe, it's still in the running for a challenge champion. Still in the running.
Mm-hmm.
We are a bit lopsided because we know Tougen Anki did take a bit of a break, so we are
couldn't keep up.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Running laps. Gachiakuda running laps.
They called the timeout.
He needs some milk. But yeah, so we got Gachiakuda episode 16, which is titled, I just had Gifted and Not. Yeah, and then Tougen Anki episode 15 titled Found You. So usually we do one or the other. Me and Trav decided that we're just gonna kind of have more of a free flowing conversation for both of these episodes, because they're just kind of like continuations of the next arc that are going through. And matter of fact, I'll say this. I do want to start with the T really quick, Trav, because normally
let's just start with the T.
Normally, because we've gotten two good solid showings with the Momotaro in this new town and how they got going on. The bull Shinya, who's running this area with it, I really fuck with his Momotaro power, how he can, like, if you digest his bacteria,
yeah, well, that sounds crazy.
He can see through your eyes with his Momotaro eye. But
how does that work for him when he's getting it in with someone?
Yeah, facts, bro. Like all
right, so let's hear me out. What if it's like a one night stand, right?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, during that one night stand, she ingests some of his bacteria.
Yeah, dang. Yeah. What if he fall in love and she's not ready to take it as serious as he is in that moment?
And what if the next night she has another one night stand? Does he just see from her lens getting? You know what I'm saying? That could be very heartbreaking. What if that is his villain story? That's
his origins. That's why he was just like, all right, well, my powers have corrupted me now.
That's how his powers awakened, because you know what? He fell in love in one night, and then the next night he was wondering why he was getting these visions of her making love to somebody else.
And it was an Oni. She was smashing an Oni. Ooh. She was cheating on her with an Oni. That's what it was, bro.
That's what made him join the Momotaros.
Yeah, bro. That's exactly what it was, bro.
We figured it out.
We cracked the code. Like, fuck Super
Would this be in a gag anime? What if that really was like his?
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, bro, if they give us like a funny little comedic backstory and that's his thing, like, I would not be surprised. But what I was gonna say is, Trav, normally with two good episodes back to back, I would be a bit excited. But Trav, let me know, do you feel that this rescue Jin Shinya story, like, because we know the pacing and we were stuck in that damn basement at the dojo the whole time, this is about to be like the whole back half of these 12 episodes? Yeah. Like, it's like what this part seems like it only should be like 2-3 episodes, and then we get back to the school and move on to the next thing. But I feel like this is about to be the whole back half of the show. Like, we're stuck in this city. The girl that Jin saved from the car accident, like she's gonna be involved in this somehow. Like, we're about to be here for mad episodes.
Yeah, I'm still not a fan of the pacing of this show, to be honest with you. There's like, I think Shinya is a better main arc villain than
1000%.
Tsubakiri, but to your point, it just feels like storylines tend to drag here. But I gotta say, we don't believe you. You need more people. Who the fuck is Madano? I know they gave us a little bit of a backstory of why he's like so feared.
Dog, when I tell you I was crying laughing because I was like, I feel like they're taking shots at Trav now with this little subplot. Like, oh, get in the fight, Madano's the prize here.
He said the Mudano?
He said, I get to fight the Mudano? Hell yeah, count us in, yo.
And then they give us that quick thing where it's like, he took down 100.
Yeah, by himself. And then even Shiki with his little meta commentary that this show has become known for. Oh shit, Teach used to be a badass, and it's like, yeah, emphasis on the used to be. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Fuck do my mans do now, yo? Like,
even creepy boy Masami or whatever his name was. The
Juji. Juji's the creepy,
the captain
student.
of the Oni agency.
The one who doesn't blink. I like him, yo. I fuck with him.
He was even looking at Mudano like what, like, yo, you used to be the bull, but now I'm here.
Yeah, you was him, but now you ain't. Yeah, like even they interaction where he was like saying to him, I'm paraphrasing, something along the lines of like Madano being like a teacher now, and he's just like, oh, you a teacher now? Like, he's like, all right, interesting. Like, I guess people do change. Like, all right.
It was almost like he was looking at him like, yo,
like, you got desk duty now, bitch ass nigga.
right. Here, I used to look up to you.
Yeah, yo, that's the vibe it was getting. Like, damn, bro, like you used to be feared out here. Like you was the OG, bro. Like he said, Masumi said, I'm the young hitter now, yo.
Yeah, right, exactly. So I'm like, okay, y'all, if we go this, bro, if we go this whole damn arc and he don't fight, you might have to cover this by yourself.
You giving up on it?
I mean, like, you right though. They might be just trolling me at this point.
Yo,
they might just be trolling me at this point.
Real, like there was a moment like halfway through the episode, like, because I will say when they actually went and found Jin immediately, I said, all right, bet, because I thought rescuing Jin was about to get dragged out, but I was like, all right, bet they found him. And then I will say I'm looking forward to the subplot that like Jin is clearly now a unwilling spy for Shinya by accident, because like now he's gonna like see like basically get all the lowdown skinny and everything through the thing. I will say in the opening credits, we talked about these shows giving shit away in the opening credits, or it might have been the ending credits, but there is a scene where Jin is wearing headphones and he has wraps around his eyes. So like I wonder if that's going to be part of it, that they figure out that like, oh shit, like you're giving up information without even realizing it. We got to like keep your senses. Like we can't have you hearing or seeing shit, because then the Momotaro will know where we're at. But to bring it home, to land the plane, when they found Jin initially, I said, bet they're not going to drag this out. But then when they were just like, oh, kidnapping Jin wasn't even the real plan, this is our secret plan, I was like, shit, they're probably about to drag this out.
You said, man, I'm going to be here for some time.
Because I was like, because like Jin clearly is having some type of like emotional repressed memories of like his older sister, one would assume, the girl that he's like having flashback as his older sister. So you got to imagine, just like Shiki and fucking Mei, they're about to give Jin this little protector of this child subplot arc, and I'm just like, I don't need this immediately after you just gave it to me.
After
We about to do it again, yo. Like,
they didn't give us no breaks.
Yo, zero breaks. When Jen was just like, oh, that girl, I have to save her. I was like, what the fuck is up with the saving the little girl storylines that we need, bro? We just had this. Yeah.
The only interesting storyline they have right now at this point is when Mikado finds out that Shiki is the Kishin child that they're after, and he has to really figure out what he's gonna do because once again with the other Momotaro,
we found out he's a vice captain. Mikado is like the youngest vice captain in Momotaro history.
And when they read the fortune that he's gonna form a long-lasting relationship with somebody, and then he immediately thought of Shiki, and then he said,
"That's his brother, bro." Try to tell you,
one wrong move that could sever the bond, and it's like, oh, okay, well, that is literally the only interesting plot line that at this point it's keeping me in, honestly.
Yeah,
that's like, I'm gonna be real.
No,
that is the one little thing, because Mudano, I want to see it, but at the same time, I want y'all to stop talking about Bull. Really do.
And you know what? Put up or shut up time with him at this point,
bro. For real. And you know what is really annoying about it is that, like, whenever he does finally fight and snap, like, y'all got to make sure that episode is the same quality of action as episode 1, because you can't build this guy up for 15 episodes now. And
no, facts.
It's very anticlimactic.
You know what, Trav? You just said some shit. Like, if we just end up getting that he's just like really, really good with his blood umbrella, I'm gonna be the fuck pissed. Like, if he's just a really dirty fighter with his blood umbrella that we've seen him wield in episode 1, and it's just him going more ham with just that, I'm like, suck my whole dick, yo. like this is your king. Like,
bro,
like I don't
if
want
he
that
just like
shit,
does
yo.
some quick moves on his rollerblades, and then when he kills his enemies, all the blood is like coming down as if it's raining, and he just puts up his umbrella. Farnsworth Bentley shit.
Yeah, all some fucking all some Power Stone ending fight pose and shit. Like Soul Calibur and shit.
Like, y'all have made me have these high expectations for the time that Madonna finally shows what he can do.
Yeah.
And I am prepping myself to be heavily disappointed.
For sure.
They've given me no reason to think that it's gonna be some epic episode. It has to be the same level as episode 1. Has to.
And you know it's funny, Trav, because we said that we were gonna kind of just be very fluid between Gachiakuda and Tougen Anki, and what one would probably say, if you're reading between the lines, could be seen as hypocritical. I loved the new lore information that we got about like naturals versus, you know, like people who, I forget what was the wording that Zanka used, mediocres. I think like he was like, I forget what the verbiage was that
I know,
he used.
when he was going through his inner monologue against
but he's basically was saying that there are like people, there are givers in the world who are just like natural talents, like Rudo and Jabber, who are just like really good at it, and then obviously they just like kind of like can amplify their skill through training. Or like, I think it was mediocres. Again, it's subbed right now because the dub for Gachiakuda took a break, so we'll see what they refer to it as on here. But I will say in the Allen Iverson overview for Gachiakuda, they do have it listed as a genius and an ordinary. So I don't know if that's what it's going to be referred to in the dub version of it, maybe.
Okay.
But the title of the episode is gifted and not. So essentially like a gifted giver and a giver that isn't as gifted. It has to like grind hard for it. It's the whole like talent, you know, versus, you know, like work ethic, like debate, like
100%. And were you wondering if we're gonna learn a little bit more about Bundus and why he's so fixated on Arca?
Yeah. I'm
because it seems separate. He seems very separate on like what he's trying. Like he seems like he's with the Raiders as just a means to get to what. Like he's like
we all live down here. You guys trying to figure out some shit. I'm trying to figure out some shit. Let's work together type time. No, I do agree. But just to go back to like the Zanka point, just like how they were talking about, we last week again going back to this show, just like flipping shit on the head. So we end last week with Jabber and Zonka, and Jabber's just like, oh, like I haven't had somebody, you know, make me unlock my true potential in a really long time. He's like, I knew you were going to be one of those ones to make me fight all out. And he was just like, all right, now you go all out. I know that basically saying that like, oh, this stick ain't all you got type time. And I feel like typically, you know, especially kids of the Dragon Ball era, we're pre-programmed to be like, oh, we about to get a new Zonka power up. He about to go Super Saiyan on that ass. And it's just like, we got the craziest 52 fake out that I'm just like so appreciative because again, just like deep in realism, Zonka's just like, nah, I'm just really good at fighting. Like he's like, I don't have another level. I'm going all out. He's like, I'm just a fucking like, battle tactician, bitch.
Yeah, he's like, I don't bullshit.
Yeah.
And I'm really, 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 really hoping that my prediction is not right, but it's not looking good right now.
Yeah. So I was gonna actually ask you, Trav, do you think it might be bad for our boy, or do you think we might get like a Ozaru Dragon Ball? You hit the heartbeat, and then like Kazanka's on like the brink of death. He does actually like unlock like another level.
I feel, I mean, to be honest with you, I hope that's the case.
I'm leaning more towards that it might be really, really bad for him.
Yeah, because like I want to believe that because it falls behind the idea of this is someone who just works hard and through that hard work he's able to achieve even greater things.
And I feel like that kind of goes more towards like the classic anime trope, but as we've learned from this show,
I was gonna say if this was any other anime, I would probably predict
he's about to get up.
A fake out at the end, and he's gonna get up and fine. Which I feel like it still could be the case, but I don't know. Yeah. I just think that even if he does get up, I still think Jabber is going to kill him in the end. And it's I think it's still going to be just a continuation of him showing I'm not going to give up. I've made it this far with not being naturally gifted. And Jabber's going to be, well, I am. So
he said, pussy clot boy.
Yeah. And I feel like somehow, if the person with the warp powers, if she has the ability to kind of like
Chitoni, I think that's what her name is.
Yeah, like if she's able to somehow broadcast as well, like I feel like somehow Rudo and all the cleaners are gonna see Zonka's dead, and it's gonna spark like. Like I could see once the cleaners find out Zonka's dead, I could see Rudo snapping, and I can see Engine making quick work of where he's at to start. Like, all right, I gotta get back to everybody. Like I feel like this could be the moment where we finally see Engine like kind of like stop being so nonchalant.
Shed the nice guy routine, the dude routine,
and really show why he's like so respected by all the cleaners.
Yeah, I will say, Trav, that I feel like it's shaping up to that we might have like to a T nailed on the head that Arca's demise. Like I feel like especially with the scene with him and Simu, and they're just like, hey, like our guys need help, and he was just like, I'll go find them. And it seems like he's about to go try to. I feel like we're gonna see that battle between him and what's my man's name?
Wait, who?
Typhon.
Zodal Typhon.
Zodal Typhon. I feel like we might be getting that collision course between Arca and Zodal, where it's like, you know, like Simu was very worried. She was like, yo, like we lost contact with the cleaners. Like, how come you never wear like your communicator so we could reach you? And he was just like, I got a guy. I'll go find him.
Did you read into at all why he was so like chill about it?
I am looking at Arca. I won't say I'm looking at him sideways. But like you were saying, what was the dude, Buddhist, you know, names ain't my specialty.
Oh, the one of the Raiders?
Yeah, the Raider that's about to fight Bungus. That's the one.
Bungus or Bundus. It's either with a G or D, but it's Bungus or Bundus.
It's definitely Bundus or Bungus, one of the two. But him asking those questions and just being like, oh, like a person who keeps his true self hidden even from like his like most loyal of followers.
Yeah.
It's just like that person is like I'm very like when he had like went down the line of questioning, he was just like, have any of y'all seen his vital instrument? Like, do any of you even know what his vital instrument is? And then it was
Yeah,
just
when he
like,
was questioning him that, and then when Semu came in and he just didn't seem worried or didn't seem like it almost seemed like, all right,
damn, yo,
yeah.
what if Arca's the guy that killed Regto? Like, what if what if he's the winged? Man, wait, wait a minute, hold on. Reckless speculation. So we've never seen, no one's ever seen Arca's vital instrument and don't know what his power is. Like, I feel like that kind of tees up he could be the winged person that gave Amo the boots. Like,
Yeah, or what if there was some sort of connection between him and Zodal, where like
yeah, that's what I'm
in,
saying.
in,
Like,
in a weird way, Zodal should be where Arca is, and Arca should be like
something, yeah,
something that like along the lines of how the cleaners view Zodal.
And
like,
isn't correct me if I'm wrong, because I know Zodal is the new leader of the Raiders. Is Arca also the new leader of the cleaners? I don't remember back when they were like mentioning, we
yeah,
gotta like introduce
I can't
you to the
definitively
boss.
say if it was like a recent.
Yeah. I thought there might have been something in regards to like mentioning him as the new leader, but it could be me just thinking of like them mentioning the new leaders for the Raiders, which I know for a fact that did happen. But yeah, but I am starting to like you said,
It was
Trav,
just
he was very
odd.
calm, yeah, or even Simu just saying like, yo, like, why don't you ever wear your communicator? Like, even that, like, you're like,
yeah.
you're the boss, like, you run the team, like, why wouldn't you wear yours? And then Trav, me and you had even said, and maybe we were on to something without even being on to something. We had said, like, I think after episode 2 or 3, that we was like, I wonder if Arca, not even knowing his name at the time, I wonder if them going to introduce Riddle to Arca and him not being there when they thought he would have been there, if that is something that we're supposed to like take note of. We had said that, like, yo, I wonder if him not being in the office when Engine took him, is that if that's like a thing, like, oh, I wonder where the fuck he was at. Like,
right. What?
so,
yeah, I'd be curious if he has some sort of connection to the sphere.
yeah, I'm starting to feel that way. Yeah.
And really knows how to get from the ground to the sphere, and is in some sort of alliance or business with some elites in the sphere. Like, listen, Arca's still my man, but I am like, all right,
yo, wouldn't it be crazy?
I don't mean to question you, bull, but you know, this is equal opportunity out here. So
wouldn't it be crazy if like it was in front of us the whole time and we all just been like blindsided and like the cleaners are actually like in service to the sphere, like they like clean up the sphere's messes, like, and that's why they were like the cleaners,
right?
And like Arca has like been in service of like whoever the elites are that run the sphere, so like that's really why no one can ever get back up there. Because like
the Raiders were right the whole time.
Yeah, like maybe the cleaners don't even like realize like what they're doing. Like maybe they don't even realize that like they're the people that like are stopping people from like being able to get back up there. Like maybe they're like unwilling participants.
Yeah, I mean they faithfully follow Arca, so who knows?
That's what I'm saying. Like they might.
Arca is the liaison between the two. You know, that could be.
Yeah,
hey,
like.
We
Yeah, like the I'm about to say like the Raiders might be the people who are justifiably trying to bring down the sphere, and the sphere implanted Arca, and it's like, oh, we're gonna put you in charge of these cleaner group to keep people away from us, and they like got it all convoluted and shit. Like,
we learned that like these every member of the cleaners are descendants from like elites.
Yeah, some shit, yeah, something like that. Yeah,
they were all just sent down to the ground at birth or some shit.
Yeah, or like maybe like Arca is like a son or like one of the elites, and they was just like, yo, like in order for us to like keep the power balance, like we need one of us down there. They was like, you it, big dog. Like, yeah. And then that would yo, him being the winged one, he's like, yo, you're the one that can fly, so like you can travel back and forth, come home whenever you want, son. Like, I mean, damn, bro, is he a op? Oh, no.
Man, I hope we're wrong, bro. I hope
yo, bro,
ain't the op, man.
Yo, and that makes me look at Zodal, and he was just like, yo, like, oh, matter of fact, that
you know what just hit me, bro.
Yo,
he truly, he could be, you know, they need to take the video game, put his picture on it, Black Ops.
Black Ops, name of this episode. Nah, bro, cause now like that's got me looking at this whole conversation between Rudo and Zodo, like where he was just like, yo, like you trying to take down the sphere, I'm trying to take down the sphere. When Rudo had his vision, Zodo's like, oh, you saw that too? Like why are they linked like that? And then him dropping the bar of where he was just like, oh, Jabber says that me and you have the same scent. And he was just like, and I've never met anybody that smelled like me. He's like, so I'm trying to figure out what's that about. Like,
yeah, he's very perceptive.
Yeah, he said if anything, he's perceptive. Like,
yeah, he said he kind of weird, but
yeah, he said he freaky as hell, but my man be he's observing as fuck, bro. So
yeah, he freaky, but
So now I'm like, maybe Zodo's Rudo's brother. Maybe it's not a dad son thing, because he said that he's never been to the sphere to know it. So like maybe on some like child of Kishin type time, there's like this bloodline of people that have like this latent whatever the fuck Rudo got. Like with the cursed hands and the red eyes and like
and he's been waiting for this opportunity to meet him.
Yeah, exactly. So like maybe it's something like that. But and again, I would just like to say that like for anybody who hasn't figured out, like all these things and speculations is like me and Trav have not read the manga, so like we could be totally off base. Right? So
if y'all listening, but that's not
exactly for any of y'all who have read ahead and are just like, oh, these motherfuckers are way off base. Maybe.
Or if we're supremely on base.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
we also didn't read and aren't trying to spoil. So.
No, like I'm about to say, give us our props if we on point. Let us know, like, hey, y'all was on board. y'all was on the right path, not even knowing
it. Exactly.
We appreciate y'all for sure. But yeah, I'm again, they add shit to this every episode. There's just like more information that can lead to like more storylines that they can return to down the road. And I'm just like, bro, they check off all the boxes. Again, like I'm gonna do my due diligence and like really look into like who's the entire team behind Gachiakuda, because they are a well-oiled machine, to say
100%. 100%.
To say
and then there's one last thing, because I really feel like we've covered everything for
dear Santa, he's gonna go off whenever he like loses his patience.
Oh, he's snapping.
Dude, so real quick, because matter of fact,
he about to be wrinkly. Watch, like in some way, because he keeps on alluding to like, oh, I don't need him to get wrinkly when he gets older. Like,
yo, so like I was kind of that whole thing. I was feeling like maybe Dear Santa's like power has something to do with like him, like when he like is cranky and takes a nap or something. Because I feel like bro's like, oh shit, like my man's getting impatient. Like we need to wrap this up. So
I mean, he truly is like a little kid. Like you need to feed him and get him to his bedtime before he starts snapping, which probably is going to be the case. Like it's probably going to be, it's going to get late, he's going to get hungry, and he's going to snap.
Yeah, I wonder if he has like a power similar to what's Homare from Tougen Anki, the one who has like the giant blood lady.
Oh yeah, and it's like pretty uncontrollable once. Yeah,
I wonder if like if he like loses his patience, or like if he like gets cranky and like throws a temper tantrum, if it's on some like fucking Kid Boost type time shit.
Yeah, like, I think it's gonna be on some shit that it's that's why he's always with bro, because he needs
to calm him down on some Hulk shit. Like, hey big guy, sun's getting real low.
Exactly. So I definitely think that's going to happen within this fight, because and it's not even on some Bundus is necessarily doing anything to them to piss him off. It's just more so he's in the information seeking phase, and I think it's just going to take way too long, and it's just gonna set off Dear Santa, and he's just gonna lose his patience and go off.
Damn, it'd be crazy. Reckless speculation again for some shit prediction. What if Bungus knows, or like what if he thinks he knows that Arca is like from the sphere? Like what if he like has seen Arca like come down? Like let's say like
he's the only one that knows his secret.
Yeah, like let's speculate and say that Arca is the winged giver, and like Bungus not even knowing what he saw, not even like knowing what he's seen, has like seen Arca like come down and like change outfits, like do a little wardrobe change and switch and like head to the cleaner zone. So like he's asking these questions because he's just like, oh damn, like maybe this guy doesn't have the best interest for us groundies down here. Like he's one of them. I want to say he one of them. Like, but he's like parading around to be one of us. Like I wonder what that's about. Like I wonder if like I could see a scene where it's like Bungus and Deer and Bro Santa do end up getting into a fight, and like maybe they beat Bungus, and like with his like dying breaths, he's like, oh, like ask Arca where he goes at night or some shit, like some shit like that, yo, like or like your boss isn't who. Yeah. Like,
why does he wear Jordans?
Yeah. ask him who braids his hair. Like it's all, he's perfectly locked up. There's no one down here that does that. Ask about it.
Why is it when he takes up in the air, he gets his braids redone to be
like who was retwisting him?
Yes.
Why we turn into Batman? Where is she?
Where is he?
Where's Orca's braider? Where's the hair braider?
Yeah.
That's good. That's the Raiders' real mission. They're trying to find Arca's hair braider to shake him down for information.
They just pull up to a barbershop and then somebody says, hey, yo, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, hey, yo, shut the fuck up.
And then one last question before we transition. For Tougen Anki, what do you think Shinya's ultimate goal is? Like, I know that he wants to advance in the rankings, but I gotta feel like there's got to be more to it than just that. I'm trying to shoot them a little bit more bail because it's been very simplistic to the point where I'm just we've said what we said about Tougen, but I just it's got to be something more, right?
Like you want it, yeah, bro. And that's it. I'm kind of like I'm on the same wavelength as you. It's just like I ain't pocket watching nobody, but it's like it seems as if the production is behind this show. Like there, like money is being put into it, but it's like, but because it's been on such a parody shonen type time. Like I wouldn't be surprised if it is just my man just wants to he wants a better 401k. Like he better like
he wants some benefits.
Yeah, like my man, he's trying to get the dental like in. Like his 90 days is up, bro. Like
you know what? His vision care is probably a little bit higher than most.
That's what it is, bro.
Okay, all right.
We cracked the code, bro. My man, he needs vision. Like it's starting to go. Like maybe a little cataract, a little like
he might need
my
some
man
LASIK.
Got a stick. Yeah, my man might have astigmatism. He might.
Right.
That might be what it is. Some night what was that? Some night sensitivity with driving. It's not safe. So he's like, all right, but he's like, if I can bring in the child Kishin, that'll expedite my probationary period with the Momotaro, and I can sign up for the benefits. There we go. that's what it is.
We figured it out.
Yeah. Or if matter of fact, let me ask you this question, Trav. Would you rather it be on some like superficial, shallow, just trying to rise up the ranks of the Momotaro, or do you want the who gives a fuck Subakiri backstory, like trying to humanize the villain like backstory?
Yeah, I probably the superficial route
at this point,
because like I don't have faith that they would do that right, because the Subakiri thing was just like a half an episode, and it just felt like, why are we getting this? And the way that they tried to humanize him at that point, it was just kind of like, I don't care.
Yeah,
like nothing is gonna make me change what I think about this character.
Yeah, like that actually like brings up a real good point before we close this bad boy out. Like I feel like they've done enough to make Shinya be like a cool villain. Like that's enough there. Like just let him be the cool bad guy. That was like, oh yeah, I kind of fuck with him. Like and he is like Axel off Kingdom Hearts. Like just kind of let him be like a really cool guy. Like I don't need the. At the end, like when we beat him at the end of the arc, like I don't need the like he had a sick aunt. I don't need that. Like I just you're right. Like I don't need the sick aunt at home. They're like that she was just like what like a Oni blew up the pharmacy that had the medicine for his aunt, or some shit. Like I don't need that.
Cool. You're right.
We're good. But I'm sure
we learned from Subakiri.
The pacing of this show, I'm sure, will be with Shinya for like literally the next like 8 episodes.
In 2026, he's finally gonna meet Mudano. And he's gonna be shook, and we're not gonna.
That's
know
gonna
why.
be the season finale. Him and Madonna about to square up, not even actually
Yeah,
squaring
about
up,
to.
just about to square up.
It's gonna hit us with some drifters type shit. See you in 20XX.
Yo, facts. Look, bro, drifters is still within their 20XX like time frame.
They still are within.
They're still here, bro. They can still come back and be like, "We told y'all 20XX, we got you, baby." Oh man,
So-
Jinx.
Yeah, exactly. So that was episode 15 of Tougen and episode 16 of Gachiakuda.
Gachiakuda.
And prior to the call, just a quick bonus news update.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about the bonus of that.
Yeah. So
shout out to the boy Geekdom.
Yeah, credit to Geekdom 101 for first reporting this. But so in Japan, One Piece is going to now be a seasonal anime, which is huge. And
like it's like massive information.
Exactly, because One Piece has been one of the shonen anime that just consistently
continuous
runs year round. And
which real quick, Trav, because I want you to get into the weeds about this. I didn't even realize it's one of those things that like it, but then when you like see it written, it's like that's crazy. Like to compartmentalize that One Piece has just been a continuous anime for like 30 years, like no seasons. Like, yeah, like when we catch up, we'll just take a break or a quote unquote break. I forgot we on YouTube. I don't even need to like, I don't need to verbalize quote unquote. I could just do it. But yeah, just like for them to be like, oh yeah, you know what now, because we want people to be able to go home and like care about their families, like give us time to like think about content, we'll make it seasonal. So to be like, damn, y'all had just been going straight through for my whole life. Like that's so crazy.
I would remember, I would hear like here and there people say like, yeah, the animation studio is out in Japan.
Yeah,
like sweatshop.
fucking sweatshop. Yeah, it's fucking slumlords and shit.
Man, I'm like, if anything, I'm happy for the animators. Now they actually
1000%
got some time to just take a break. And so One Piece is owned by Toei and Shueisha, and so this is major because obviously that's where Dragon Ball Super is under, and Super, which was also in the same realm of was always going to be continuous, same thing as One Piece. So with One Piece that has been on since forever is going to be switching over to seasonal. That is a very good sign for Dragon Ball Super to be seasonal, and which like honestly, like for those that are like that could hear that and immediately think, oh man, like I'm so used to seeing it the whole time. Think about this.
But I say they would give us mad hiatuses anyway.
They would give us that. We can stay true to the manga. So even though I will say out of all like the big three shonen anime, I would say Dragon Ball, me personally, I thought they did a pretty solid job with filler. Like it wasn't,
for sure. I'm about to say like
it wasn't to the extent of like Bleach or Naruto.
I'm about to say the anime version of the Tournament of Power is literally filler. That is not what happens in the manga at all. Thank God.
And it's funny because like we're so used to that being continuous,
Mm-hmm.
but every other anime is seasonal.
Yeah.
But think about this
we'll be fine.
Think about the quality that Daima was. That's what you're gonna get with
good.
a seasonal of Super. And with the moral arc, there are so many moments in the moral arc where that needs to be crisply animated. Like there's gonna be so many moments in that arc where you need to have the best animators on deck at all times. So
facts. And even with I feel like the pacing of the granola arc in the anime is going to be so good because like Trey, we talked about
we're gonna really appreciate it in the anime format.
Yeah, because in the manga we're like, they're going back again.
Yeah.
Like, kill him already.
I truthfully think that's going to be the best case scenario. And what event is happening in January 2026? There's some event happening.
They're announcing something.
Yeah, 2 projects and a video game, I think.
Yeah. And real quick, why you look into that? Or why this is such like a really big thing like that? One Piece has announced this, like Trav was saying, because like it's like the implications are major for Dragon Ball. So to peek behind the green curtain a bit more, that was like I won't call it like the big fork in the road, but it was like a major fork in the road as to why they didn't continue the anime for Dragon Balls, because for the workers' sake, a lot of people were championing to move it to a seasonal thing, but because tradition in Dragon Ball has never been a seasonal anime, that was the pushback. It was like, if we're gonna go seasonal, then we're not gonna do it, and that's why. That's pretty much why the anime stopped and the manga kept going. But now that, like Trav was saying, One Piece, that's under the same, shonen umbrella, is saying, hey, you know what? We're going to go seasonal. Then it's just like, oh, shit. That was the major hang up for not doing Dragon Ball. Let's do it.
This will allow for the manga to get well ahead of the anime.
Hell yeah.
And so that event is January 25th, 2026. I think it's called Dragon Ball Genki Damaratsuri.
Hey.
It's the and it's going to be the 40th anniversary of Dragon Ball. So
let's go. Yeah, we probably gonna get some big announcements in that. Then
I'm saying, hopefully we're gonna be eating again. But yeah, man,
yeah,
I just
blessings.
To share that quick update, because I do think that's gonna be major. And honestly, for anyone that wants Dragon Ball back, this is the best way for it to come back, I think.
Absolutely. No, I'm super excited. And then, obviously shout outs to our sister in arms, Bex, the Universe 62R7, Trio Days. I'm sure once all this shit comes out, the three of us will be going crazy with the coverage.
We'll be back at
going crazy with the coverage. Speaking of going crazy with the coverage, to hold ourselves accountable, we are going to start doing some shit with My Hero, because that's the big thing right now.
Yes.
It's probably going to be short form content, so it won't be like episodic breakdowns of it, but we're figuring some shit out. But we're working on it right now. But
yes, indeed.
Again, these creators are on and are inspired by the idea of different types of drugs, because there are so much fire content, and we're trying to get to as much of it as we possibly can.
We're trying.
Hey, so shout outs to all the other fellow anime addicts and coverers of this great shit that can get to all the things, because hey. It takes a village, baby.
We salute you.
Yeah, you know what? We salute you. Chad, do you have any wise words of wisdom for these beautiful people before we close this bad boy out?
Let me try to think. I don't know. Say some shit right now, and I'm gonna try to think if I can.
I got you
before the end of the closing.
Well, while Trav does that, to all the lifers, new listeners, and fellow travelers, we have reached our final destination as we arrive aboard the Nama station. But you know that the journey never really ends, and we know that we can't change this world without you. So lend us your vibes by way of likes, listens, reviews, and subscribes. And the easiest way that you can do that, and how you can also support our sister Star Wars podcast, Annie, Are You Okay? A Star Wars podcast featuring yours truly and super producer Mikey, is by clicking the all-powerful link tree of might in the episode description below. Trav, you got wisdom? You got wise words? We got wisdom yet?
I think we should just all get the Shinya mindset, and in America, I'm talking to you. Healthcare should be free for all.
Let's go. And just like the North America that Trav was telling, that all free healthcare for all, whether you watch it or you read it, we all still need it. So open up your nerd eye, point it to the sky, and we will see you next time aboard the Brothership. See you soon, Space Cow people. Dodon Ray. What we doing with them chickens, Trav?
Gotta take care of them chickens, y'all. Harvest them farms.
Later, nerds.
Peace.